Well, I just read a video essay about how brain rot is parang everywhere sa internet, sa kung uh, everyday we consume. Nakakonsume natin sa phone, sa TVs, sa type ng articles na binabasa natin. And generally speaking, I I consume a lot of materials, mediums that are very short term. Hence, napabasa ako ng kaya napanood ako ng video essays to to really shift my thinking about this kind of phenomena na sa akin na na-experience ko daily sa aking buhay. And having a brain rot thought and not very productive thought like is so dangerous, lalo na sa critical thinking skills ng isang tao. A lot of entertainment, a lot of apps promotes yung shortness ng entertainment, short form videos, short form music, short form etc., which parang naglilid ng pagdepende ng tao sa short form content, and it minimize yung capability natin na mag-isip ng mas mahaba or to produce thought that are more long in nature and hindi sobrang fixated, di sobrang liit that parang nag-shrink ang brain natin, nag-shrink ang ideas, mas lumiliit ang thought because we consume a lot of short form contents, short form videos, short form mediums, diba? And another thing na sa short form na content na yun is napaka-extreme yung what do you call this? Yung dopamine release, yung dopamine na kunyari, napaka-intriguing na thought, napaka-intriguing na idea na syempre makuha natin sa isang short form content. Then after we finish it, we are stoked, we are amazed. We scroll down, another thing will happen na merong another video na may ganong kind ng stimulation, and yes, and we'll proceed to be amazed, we'll proceed to be stoked dun sa type of content na yun, and then we will proceed to scroll down and again, until yung dopamine standard baseline natin is pataas kasi if you consume, if you've been feeding na gantong matrix ng dopamine at the same time at every single video, magki-crave yan hanggang sa tataas, magko-compound na habang until yung mga gawain na hindi nagbibigay na ganun dopamine hit sa iyo is parang magiging less interesting, magiging boring. Hence kapag nagbabasa ako ng book, di ba, nawawalan ako ng gana or umpisa akong maboring kasi it's just letters yung nakikita ko, wala yung entertainment, wala yung magalaw na video pixels na nakita ko sa phone ko, na nakuha ko sa phone ko. And it's the same thing sa lahat ng different kind of hobbies, like I've said, reading, forming your thoughts, siguro mastering any skills. Yun din na point out, and nafe-feel ko rin na even watching a film feels more productive than scrolling. Di ba, it is a conception dati na watching movies could be somewhat useless or parang di beneficial. But ngayon, some people find it productive, such as me, also me. And another thing na pinupoint out nung video is it's how kung paano hyper-stimulated na ang ating mundo. Diba? Like, you have sa phone pa lang eh. You have music, you have games, you have Netflix, movies, different types of contents, diba? News articles na access mo na sa phone. Sige, sa labas ng phone. We have TVs na napakadaming Android TVs. We have Netflix, we have different kinds of medias na nakakonsume, diba? Sobrang dami. Sa naman, still sa phone, sa internet. But sa internet, that na-point out din yun sa Substack, sa Mediums, diba? Although they are more healthy na i-consume compared sa TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Kasi most posts sa Substack is minsan umabot ng 2,000 words, diba? Basta short lang, hindi ko pa malaman specifically, but mga ganong range siya. And it's still a type of short content, yung parang pinapaikli just to catch the consumer's attention. And it's quite a pattern na nakikita natin sa society, which syempre nagpo-promote ng ganun way. Yun ang dangerous nun, kasi if you promote those kind of short form ideas, short form contents, diba? And it truly hits sa mga consumers, sa mga people, of course magkakaroon ng shift sa baseline attention span and kung ano yung gusto ng mga pinipiling gustong medium ng mga tao, which in turn shifts na sinabi kong point kanina na may affect our critical thinking skills, because our brain are being built through short form content, yung hindi mo nahihimay ng maigi yung isang idea, because you don't have enough time, or it's such a short form of content na directly see, I'm being na kasi na distract ka sa but yeah, yung short form content equals to short quality understanding ng isang bagay. That's why it's important na you have self-reflection and hindi ka na di-distract by any sort of media. You have your own thoughts and you have to, diba, formulate your thoughts, diba? That's why I'm also starting again this kind of videos na ginagawa ko, because I'm always tired of not trying or giving up, nagpapadala sa desire and not truly improving. If I continue that kind of talking, siguro no mga January ni March na mag-April na eh, I could have been more a good public speaker, or at least have a set of ideas na build up na compound na sa akin from the past videos na ginagawa ko. But yeah, still the point is we need to stimulate our thoughts more often and engage sa mga long form content. And if we have something na we are deeply interested in, we deeply desire to know it, we need to digest it very, very carefully and slowly, diba? And wag tayong answer short form content, but to fully engage in the thought.